in there today. Thanks for clicking on me really quick. Today I'm going to show you how to put clickable links on your Twitch TV account. And right now I am broadcasting, so if there is some interference in my live stream, I apologize in advance for that. If you look on YouTube at clickable links, Twitch TV or stuff like that, you'll find some people that really don't know what the heck they're doing, and if they do, it's really complicated and they expect you to learn it really quick. So I'm going to do an very easy tutorial on how to do this using just the notepad and using a very cool website called imgur.com or imgur.com, however you want to pronounce that. I do have an actual video already put up, but I accidentally locally recorded it, and it was just terrible because my microphone sounded muffled like crap, and I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. But right now, let's go ahead and just focus on this. The first thing you're going to need is probably Photoshop. This is how everything is done. The cool thing is you can go ahead and go into the internet and pull out a new picture, like a Twitch picture or a YouTube picture, and then bring it in here. All you gotta do is just copy and then right click paste it, and then just kind of move it around. The layers are over here, and as you can see, you can turn them off, turn them upside down, doesn't matter. Just put them in there and type whatever you need to do. Just like, hey, welcome to the stream or whatever like that. Put your rules in there and stream times and whatever else. After that, all you gotta do is hit up the splice tool. And how you do that, the splice tool is actually hidden right away. I think it's this tool. It looks like a little DNA sample thing, and it's not actually on the side over here. And I had to find it out the hard way. Just gotta press the Alt button and hold that down and left click it, and it'll change the tool for you. And that's for those of you that don't know. I spent 20 minutes trying to find the splice tool. But anyways, if you want to put clickable links on your page, all you gotta do is draw a square over these pictures, and the little blue buttons will pop up. This is number 3 for the third picture, and this is number 5. After you do that, the whole picture gets spliced, and if you make 2 squares, you're probably going to get 8 frames depending on where you put them, but it doesn't matter how many frames you have. The first thing you're going to see once you put squares around these pictures is some of the buttons up here are going to be grayed out, and I don't know why that is, but the only thing you got to do to make them blue is just to go over them again. Just make another square over all the squares that you can see, and then after you do that, just go down here to File, go to Save for Web. And when you save for web, this little icon, or not icon, the window will pop up. Presets, doesn't matter what preset is. Go to JPEG for this option, and then go to 100 for quality. Go ahead and click Save. And then here you can just pick a folder to save it in. Name it whatever you want. Make sure you have HTML and images. And save it. Okay, now I'm not going to save it just because I already have it in here. So this all changes depending on what you have assigned. So go to HTML and images, save it, and then exit out of this. You're done. Whatever, cancel. Go to your documents. Local recording. Here we go. Okay, documents. Then find your file that you saved it in, and I saved it in this one. And I saved it in Twitch and YouTube.com. And then what you want to do is look at your images. You want to copy and paste all of those. Or don't copy and paste all of those, excuse me. Just make sure that they're all here. And then go ahead and go out of that. Go over here to whatever you named it. I named 3 of mine. They're all the exact same thing. I was a little frustrated, so I'm like, wow, this sucks. Anyways, go ahead and highlight that. Right-click it, open with Notepad. Now, when you open with Notepad, you're going to get all this in here. This is just going to be all your photos, And if you copy and paste all this into your Twitch account, you're not going to get too lucky because it's all going to show up as X's, which is really annoying because I didn't realize what I was doing wrong. The first time I did this, it was all red X's. The whole format right here is this thing right here, and all of this was X on this page. It was all X's, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing wrong. So, what you need to do is go to Imgur.com, or Imgur, or Imgur, or however you want to say it. Go here, just go home. You're going to show up like this anyways. This is the most recent Windows 8 layout, which they have here. This is a Windows 8 program, by the way. The AMD A8 processor that I have. It is Windows 8. Let's go ahead and go to Computer and upload wherever you got it from, wherever they are. Go ahead and upload them. The images. Go to Images, highlight them all, open them all up. There should be 8 of them. So there's 8. Okay, go to Create an Album. Now that's what you want to do is create an album, and then hit the Upload button, and make sure that the blog button is pressed. So once it uploads, you're going to get something like this. This is what it should look like, all format and whatnot. Now, the one thing you want to do is right-click on the first picture, go to Properties. This is your HTTP. This is your URL address. You want to copy, paste that into your. This is where it is. Your first picture right here. And you don't want to do the whole thing like this. You don't want to do that. You just want to do it right here. Highlight the images to JPEG. Right-click, paste. Now, if you highlight this whole thing, copy it, and you put it in your Twitch long bio, what you're going to get is 7 X's and 1 picture. And the 1 picture is the one that you manually copied it, you pasted the HTML, the URL, and you put it in the notepad. You copy the notepad, you put it into the long bio. And you have to do that like 8 different times. But it's kind of worth it if you have a nice looking layout. I just threw this together just to show everybody. But yep, and you just paste it, all of it, in the long bio. Make sure that no code is screwed up, and it's really hard to find out if it is. Just copy, paste it in here. This is all done already. Now, if you want to go a step and beyond and put clickable links in here, what you want to do is you want to find the picture that is number 3. So the number 3, you want to go down here to number 3. You want to highlight all of it, go up to Imgur, right click, or not right click, go to Imgur, the home screen, go to Computer, and then upload these pictures again. Go to your folder, go to Twitch, go to Images, upload all of them. But this time when they get uploaded, just hit Start Upload. Don't hit Create Album, just hit Start Upload. And they will individually upload all of them on a separate page. Upload complete. Okay, perfect. So you got 8 pictures, you got 8 pages here. And then the links, if you want to make anything clickable into your stream, like this is going to be clickable. You want to right click under the HTML and copy it. Copy that into your notepad. Paste it right there. Whatever you had highlighted, just paste it so that way you're not highlighting the wrong stuff. And then copy and paste all this into your long bio. And then when you get to, make sure you hit Save Changes at the bottom there. And then you should have whatever that you have as a clickable link. It should be a picture now, besides all your X's on here. And then there you go. But make sure, I accidentally skipped a step here, make sure that when you post this thing, you go to Imgur.com and you take that right out and you put like Twitter.com and then / whatever name that you want them to go to. You want them to go to your profile, which makes the most sense, and make sure that you take over this hosted by Imager.com, because it's the title, and then put Twitter, and it'll bring you to Twitter.com. So that way, when people hover over the link, it'll say Twitter, or when you hover over YouTube, it'll say hosted by Imager.com. So people might not understand what that is, but if someone goes over here and says Twitter, you click on that, and it brings me to my Twitter page. So, yep, very easy. The only thing you got to pay for is Photoshop, which is $29.99, unless you recently bought it, which should be $19 for a subscription, and I think it's a monthly subscription for $20. But that's okay. It's really cool. If you've ever used Photoshop on a Mac, you realize how fun it is to use Photoshop. But I'm really not like a photo guy or anything. I just use this from my Twitch info page. But that's pretty much how you do it. Make sure you know how to splice, and if you want to zoom in to make sure that everything is like even and nothing is overlapping, just kind of zoom in on this stuff. I'm not my zoom in tool. Okay, here it is. It's actually working. It's a little slow. So as it zooms in really far, just make sure that everything is a nice angle and square and whatnot. So yep, everything looks perfect, and everything looks perfect here. And then once you go back and forth between Imager.com and copy and paste all those into your notepad, everything should work just right. And if it doesn't, go ahead and hit me up on twitch.tv/Pepsi48 and just ask a question or so. I am also streaming, and someone else is actually watching me, but I'm actually recording this. So that's how you do that. And if you have any questions, just email me at redcore@gmail.com or redcoregaming@gmail.com, and it'll send me a nice little invite, or email I should say. I don't have any subscribers right now, but oh well, that's okay. Anyways, thanks for watching.